water bottle लैजा भनेछ त
Aloha.
Aloha.
How are you all doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Were you able to get your free transport card yet?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so this is just for a free tram that we offer. They started.
पारे एकछिन एकचोटि त्यो डिनरको बुझ्छु है त
Band एउटै लगाएको
अनि यो आफै टुर गर्ने हो Aloha. Canoe tour racer. Aloha. Oh, nice. Thank you.
You're gonna skip the whole line.
Yep. Lucky we. Oh, whose bag is this?
You just leave it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You guys a fan.
Oh, thank you. Alright. So fun, eh?
Thank you, by me. Aloha, thank you for Okay, family, we'll get started with the big aloha.
Aloha.
That's right, good job. My last tour was so disappointing. I had to do it twice. How sad is that?
You got the right group here.
There we go. I like that. I'll take it. I like to call this waterfall on our right Inspiration Falls. Can we say ooh? Ooh. That was so good. Can we say ah?
Ah.
All right, you're my favorite already. There we go. Good job.
Thank you.
Throughout the tour, I'll just kind of do a little overview of each island that we pass. Kind of tell you the things you can do. If you have any questions, you can ask. I will do my best to answer. But I'm a white boy from Florida, so I only know so much. I might just direct you to the villagers, because they might know much more than I do. If you find yourself taking an involuntary swim on our tour today, just stand up in the water. It's only 2 feet deep. Okay, no need to be dramatic. Just stand up.
Okay.
Don't cause a scene. Cooking. Right? We have all those coconuts stacked up. That's what a traditional kitchen would look like. With all those coconuts stacked around. 1, for storage, and 2, so new coconut trees don't grow where they don't want them to grow. Right? Once they take them off, they're good. Here they have the villagers. They'll climb up the coconut trees and race to the top. Right? It's very fun to watch when you're on the ground. I'm sure it's not fun up there, but on the ground it's nice to watch. This is also where you can get a coconut if you want to drink out of one. They'll cut the top off. You can drink out of a fresh coconut.
We can do that.
Yeah, over here you can buy one of those. Yeah, you can drink right out of it. This plant on our left is the wild hibiscus. This is what the wood they use to make the fire. They rub this wood together. Right? There's an ancient story that Maui went to the undergods and stole some fire. He brought it up and he hid it in the ground, and then thus sprouted this plant. So they believe that the fire hides in this plant. So that's why they use this wood to make the fire, which is really cool. On our right, we have Aotearoa, which Aotearoa is a big name, really good vowel practice. It's hard to say it first, but once you say it, I promise you never stop saying it. It's very fun. This is the indigenous name of New Zealand. So we know it as New Zealand. So Aotearoa is the indigenous name. There's a big push right now to get it changed back to the official name. So we're looking at in about a year on the maps and everything, it'll say Aotearoa instead of New Zealand. You give him a heart. Eliminate their enemy, and two, to build team unity, right? They knew that if you learn this thing together, it builds unity. So when they would fight other tribes, they would do that at the dance before. On our left, we're going to have the Kingdom Island of Tonga. The reason I say kingdom is because they've not been colonized by any foreign power. So they still have a king and a queen in Tonga. They're the only island in Polynesia that has not been colonized. Every other island has had colonization. Some have gained independence back, some have not. You want to meet me when you can grow up, you can come do your own canoe here. This was carved out of one singular tree trunk, one massive tree that it was carved out of. Similar to like the redwoods in California, it was just carved out of its big old trunk. This is Fiji. It's because those big 4 white letters spell out Fiji. That's how we know where we're at, right? The greeting word in Fiji is Bula Vinaka. Can we say Bula Vinaka?
Bula
There you
Vinaka.
are. Similar to like hello and hi, they can say Bula Vinaka or just Bula, right? They can shorten it and just say Bula. Yeah. On our right, these big palm trees are called traveler's palm trees. And these trees are really, really cool. Because when it rains, they store up to a gallon of fresh water in their base. So when travelers would go to other islands and they needed water, they saw this, they knew they could get fresh water. You rip off a leaf and it pours out like a drinking fountain almost, right there at the base.
Coconut.
On the left, we have a very ripe coconut tree. That is what a ripe coconut looks like, right there. That's ready to fall any day.
Oh, any time or
Yeah,
any
If
day?
I hit it, I bet it would fall.
Oh.
That's closer. Yeah.
Just wait. Can we just stop?
And just watch it fall. Yeah, it's ready. I would say soon. They would have a coconut, nothing to do with it. I did see one fall earlier though. So. Now on our left, this plant that's really tall, that looks like grass and corn almost, this is sugar cane growing right here. So that's what sugar cane looks like. Right? It doesn't taste like the sugar we have. It tastes more like aloe vera or like a juice that they have, but at one point it gets turned into that. There's some more of it there on the left hanging over. On the right, we're gonna have some bananas you can see growing. Some bananitas. Yep, little bananas. That little bulb on the bottom, they like to absorb the evaporation and just kind of take some water from there. So that's why they like hanging over water. On the left, we have some breadfruit. That's called breadfruit. In Hawaiian, we call it ulu. And breadfruit is called breadfruit because, believe it or not, it tastes like bread. You treat it like a starch. So you treat it just like a potato. You make ulu chips, ulu fries, mashed ulu. A very common dish is you like get the meat out of it, you pour coconut milk on it and onions, and then you just bake it. And it kind of gets like some sweet savory. It's really, really yummy. If you have the buffet or luau, they usually have breadfruit you can try. But depends if we have any or not. It's a very difficult.
Good.
No one guy's doing good? What about
Oh, we're doing good.
So on our left, we're gonna have or on the right, I promise I know my lesson right. We're gonna have the host island of Hawaii. Right? In this little contraption you see with the two gates in the water, this is how they would catch fish a lot of the times. These little fish would swim in there, they'd go and they'd eat, and they'd get so fat that they could not swim back out. And so that's how they would catch fish right there. It's like me when I go to my grandma's house, right? Go in skinny, come out big. Like, Grandma, I've had enough. Here on the host island of Hawaii, you can learn hula, you can watch hula, you can watch others learn hula. Sometimes they do have samples of that breadfruit kind of in the back. So I would check. If we have ripe ones, they take them back there and sample them. They also have samples of taro. If you want to try taro, go learn about that. That's really cool.
Okay, so this is a dumb question. Do people actually live here?
Like in the center?
Yeah.
No. No. Everyone that works here is pretty much a student at the neighboring university. So it's a 5-minute walk.
And which university?
It's Brigham Young University, Hawaii.
Okay.
Campus. Yeah. They have a scholarship program that if you come and work here, they take them. If they work in Hawaii, they're from Hawaii. If they work in Fiji, they're from Fiji. Okay, we're gonna be docking here on our left, so get ready for a couple bumps. Alright. Mahalo means thank you, but right now I'm going to have another meaning for mahalo, and that means get out. So, mahalo everybody.
Mahalo.
Well, because you got it to aloha and mahalo.
Aloha.
Then bye and good night. You can leave your fans on your seat.
And we'll take your picture. Ready? 1.
Chào team Tonga.
Medyo maganda. 18 seconds.
Our story today is called It's about a family here in Hawaii. First person was the dad. He's a big, strong fisherman. Hands come up, thumbs are out. Point to ourselves 4 times. Like a big, strong. Ready, let it go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now this fisherman using what we call penna. We all say penna. Penna is a fishing net. So we reach out to the left, grab onto our fishing net. We're gonna pull it in. 1 and 2. Same the other side. And 4. Alright, let's try those motions one more time, but add in the polo step. 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left. Hands up, stepping right, and go. And 2 to the left, and 4, pull the fishing nets. 1, 2 other side, and 4. Awesome, that's the whole first verse. That's kind of how it's going to go. After every verse, we'll do one more kaholo. Just 2 to the right, 2 to the left, like a little transition between our verses. Second verse talks about the beautiful mom and the family. She loves to make flour lane. So hands come up. We're going to shape out.
How about a hand for our chanters?
So we just shared with you the voice or the oli, and when we add hand motions to it, it becomes hula. Now my very beautiful friends that joined us here up on stage is going to be called olapa. Can we all say olapa?
Olapa.
Olapa means hula dancer. So our olapa today are going to share with us different styles of hula and how it evolved.
The first step is called kaholo. Kaholo means to travel. Our dancers travel 2 steps to the right and 2 steps back to the left. A very basic and common hula step. It can remind us that wherever we travel to in the world, we can always return back to where we came from. And again, we call this step kaholo. This is called hela. Hela means to spread forth. Our dancers spread forth 1 foot and then the other. This step can remind us of the waves that wash up onto the sand and recede back into the ocean once more. And again, we call this hela. This is called uwehe. Uwehe means to open. Our dancers place a foot down and both knees pop out and open. This can remind us of the rain that falls from the sky and creates a splash as it hits the ground. And again, we call this uwehe. This is called ami. For ami, the feet remain stationary. It's the hips that do the moving. They rotate around in circles, possibly reminding us of whirlpools that can be found out in the open ocean. And as we get closer to the center of the whirlpool, the circulation starts to speed up. So we add another motion that we call kuku. How about a round of applause for our dancers?